You know what we haven't done ever since we got to Fennec City? Legitimately talk to Rocket's buddy. Hey guy, what's up? Help me, Pokemon are chasing after me. Huh? You'll help me? Why thanks. But you should be worried about yourself first. Plot twist, wait, what? Rocket's buddy was actually a Cypher peon named Forgs? Whoa, Rocket, you are one evil dude. And on that note, hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Raved, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Sorry if I'm being extremely loud today, but hey, a lot of you seem to like it, and honestly, today I'm just in a very good mood. My voice is no longer necessarily hurting every time I commentate. So, in the last episode, we decided to go to the pre-gym after facing against a Cypher peon that had a Shadow Pineco. Damn him. And as soon as we got to the pre-gym, we encountered the Justy gang, which turned out to be all the Hexagon brothers appearing here once again. And in this episode, we are interrupted, or not rather interrupted, but rather just forced into a battle here against Forgs. And I'm going to say right now, remember earlier when I was... Okay, when we first got into Fennec City, do you guys remember how I was saying that I wanted you to notice any differences from Pokemon Coliseum to XD? Well, this is one of those things I wanted you guys to notice if you actually have played it before. And if not, well, there's your little plot twist. The person who has been running around the whole water fountain, the dude's been running around the whole thing for 5 freaking years, except for this time in which he's been replaced by Forks, just because he was like, oh, I want to... Wait, when the hell did Tuskull use Torment? Okay, you know, that's not a bigger problem. Let's just go ahead and use... Yeah, Headbutt would be good. Anyways, as I was saying, the guy's been running around this same fountain in Fennec for 5 freaking years, minus this incident where Forge is all like, hey buddy, I need you to step outside and go run around somewhere else for another couple hours because I gotta go deal with the whole infiltration thing. He's like, sure, let me just go bring my Castform with me. And speaking of Castform, yes, Castform was the Pokemon that followed beside him, or rather behind him, in Pokemon Coliseum, and he does in Pokemon XD. You'll see that later once we eradicate this entire place of Cypher. My bad, guys, I decided to completely stop recording here for a second. Yeah, I stopped recording. I don't understand why I decided to do that. I was pretty much just pressing buttons on my computer because I was trying to take a look at something, which I'm not necessarily going to say right now. But I accidentally pressed stop, and that was bad for everything. So I apologize for a mini little cut. And yes, even when the art festival is over, I still have cuts in my videos because I'm just being stupid now. So like I said yesterday, because of the art festival being over, I can't necessarily make excuses anymore about the art festival being the whole thing. Not that it really was an excuse at all. But now I can't necessarily say, oh, the art festival's here. Oh, by the way, guys, extended by 1 day. No, not at all. Anyways, let's go ahead and take out this guy's Quillfish. And I understand I can't use same move twice to Torment. What do you mean I'm being disabled? Oh my god. Okay, fine. Mud Slap and return. Jeez. This is such a prolonged intro because I still haven't gone over exactly what I did off screen. And, well, I might as well go ahead and talk about it right now. Off screen, I decided to go ahead and, well, like I said last episode, battle all the Justy gang around Fennec City and obtain the battle CDs. Now, I want to go ahead and explain who had what battle CD. Grease 6 had the battle CD 28, Red 6 had 19, Blue 6 16, Yellow 6 27, and Brow 6 32. And funny enough, Yellow 6 and Brow 6, while I did this off screen and you guys can't necessarily see it, they were actually conversing with each other in the mayor's office, and they were actually having some rather funny conversations at that. So I wish I could have shown it off, but I wasn't recording at the time, so you're just going to have to go find it on your own time if you would like to see that. But overall, you guys didn't really miss that much, and help me. Yeah, first of all, I was going to help you because you were being quote-unquote chased by your own Duskull, and then you're like, oh, let me go ahead and ask you for help, or rather, you should ask yourself for help, and then it's all like, nope, just kidding. He wants you to help him. And also, speaking of stuff that we need help with, I have 1 full heal left, but actually, no, why am I pressing A? I meant to press B. I was going to use a full heal, but on second thought, I want to go ahead and go over to the bed in the old pervert man's house, as I'm going to call him now, because I want to go ahead and heal because this poison is bothering me. And it isn't like Gen 5 and 6 anymore, where they actually get attacked off, or rather, they get hurt while you're in the overworld, which was a nice feature, but still, this one just makes it all more intimidating. Alright, so now that we've gone ahead and finished that business and those shenanigans, let's finally enter a pre-gym, and we're not going to talk to the little boy anymore like I was last episode, and I got interrupted, and oh boy. Let's just go ahead and enter. Welcome to the Prestige Precept Center, or as everyone says, the Pre-Gym. Oh, you have a letter from the mayor for Justy? Is that right? Oh, I hear a little voice whispering to me. And that voice tells me to take that letter from you! Once again, plot twist everywhere, but now it's more obvious because, well, this entire place is... Well, not the entire place. There are some people who are extremely, and by extremely, I mean really, really gullible to the whole cipher invading or not even noticing. They're just completely ignorant to the fact. That's a better word to say than gullible. I mean, if they just went up to someone, they're like, oh, hey, I'm not a cipher peon at all. They're wearing the exact uniform. They'd be like, oh, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and spin around the entire place for an hour if there was any NPC that actually spinned around for an entire hour minus, you know, razzle and dazzle. But that's their job. At least I hope that's their job. They're actually getting paid for it. Anyways, getting back on topic about stuff on Pokemon XD and leaving the other topic about razzle and dazzle in Pokemon XD, who we're not going to see for a very, very long time. We're fighting a Kirlia and Linoon, and I was going to go and use Brick Break on... Ooh, that's a little bit bad. I was going to use Brick Break on Linoon, but that rather that attack that Kirlia used is going to be a little bit bad. Yeah, honestly, we could have one-shotted Linoon if Kirlia did not use that attack. I wasn't really sure where what it was. I believe it was Growl. I'm going to correct myself if I'm wrong. I'm going to correct myself if I'm wrong on screen. I don't know what's up with me, like, failing to even speak at this point. I mean... Oh, I can talk really loud today. Like, that's the good thing, because usually when I'm recording other things, or rather when I'm just recording Pokemon XD in the past, my throat would usually hurt a lot, because, like I said, I'm a really enthusiastic commentator, and a lot of you really like that, which I'm glad. I don't want to be one of those boring Let's Players that you can barely hear over the game audio, or you can barely hear at all just because they're so far away from the mic, and it's just hard to listen, and I'll be honest with you guys right now. If you're a Let's Player right now, and you aren't necessarily getting, like, the attention you want, or not necessarily getting, like, you know, the feedback you want, such as the whole, oh yeah, you know, like, I hope my videos are good, can people give me feedback? Guys, honestly, just be loud. Like, don't be loud to the point where it's extremely obnoxious and you have to, like, hear someone literally yelling for 15 minutes. I mean, right now, I'm just raising my voice. I'm not necessarily yelling. Like, I could yell, but that would probably break my throat right now, even though I'm not necessarily hurting at all. Anyways, getting back on topic from the whole talking about how to be a better Let's Player. Jeez, I wonder why the hell I even brought that up. I'm not that good in my opinion. But anyways, we have a Natu, a Shadow Natu at that one. Level 22 plus. Kind of fits the whole level 22 scheme that the Cyber Peon here has with Kirlia. And for some reason that Kirlia is a boy and Kirlias are supposed to mainly be girls. Like, yes, I understand. Obviously, Kirlia, Gardevoir, and Ralts can be boy or girl, but still, it just doesn't fit. Like, either it's a cross-dressing boy or something, I don't even know. Alright, anyways, let me stop dawdling, and actually let me go ahead and start putting in some inputs to attack here. I'm gonna use, yeah, Takedown on Natu sounds good, and Return on Kirlia sounds good as well. The only thing I fear for is a critical hit with that Takedown, because Natu isn't necessarily the most... Oh my god! Damn! Natu, you are a crazy attacker with that Shadow Blitz of yours. 40 base power, and yet it can still take out Teddiursa almost to the point of death? Damn. You are a good Natu, but I'm not going to have you because I already know my team. Alright, Takedown, let's see. That... Yeah, I said I was worried about the whole, oh yeah, Aeron is so powerful, it's going to take out Natu with that with a critical. No, not really. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try catching this Natu in a freaking Pokeball. And oh god, I only have 2 left. Ah, screw it. Let's go ahead and try it out. Because I'm crazy. Alright, let's see how this works. I'm really hoping it works. I'm not going to press any buttons because that theory does not work. And yes, you heard me slam my controller on the desk because it doesn't work. Although now I might want to have to try it because that's kind of what I would like to hope for. Okay. I should probably go ahead and... well, let Aeron take out most of Natu's HP. And in the meantime, I suppose I'm going to go ahead and heal both of them as well. Alright, so that did 2. God, you know, I really love the fact that Aeron has 30 as its ability and it knows moves like Takedown. It's so helpful. You have, like, I'm pretty sure you guys have an idea, but still, it's just so satisfying. Because usually when other people would use that move on their Pokemon and they didn't have Sturdy, like, they would just be dead. And here, Aeron is just not even giving a crap about recoil down. It's all like, oh, what? I'm too stubborn to even get attacked or by myself. And speaking of getting attacked, Aeron, you were almost level 28. Okay, I should probably start leveling up Swallow a little bit more now. We've kind of been giving him the Shaft just because he's a little bit of a higher level, so... Or not necessarily giving him a Shaft, but just not paying much attention to him because... I mean, yeah, Swallow's almost level 27, but he's currently the weakest member of our party right now, and... I would like to use Toxic. And Teddiursa... I honestly can't think of a good move for you to use, Teddiursa. Any move that you have could potentially kill that Natu, so... Or rather, make Natu faint. Excuse me. So, I say that's the best move on my part. Alright, Shadow Blitz one more time. The attack Swallow is not going to be bad, and okay, that was much better than a Horde Catastrophe that was Natu attacking Teddiursa for all that damage back then. Okay. I'm gonna let Natu take 2 turns of poison, and... Natu would synchronize? Wow, I did not even realize that. But still, Swalot cannot... Okay, poison types cannot be poisoned by other poison types. And I already said this whole freaking poison repetition stuff again, so... I'm not even gonna bother that. In fact, speaking of something I'm not even gonna bother with, there is really no point for me to attack. I'm honestly gonna let the poison do its part, because any more damage could potentially cause Natu to faint. And I would kind of like to catch Natu, even though right now we don't have any Pokemon on queue for Mirror B. So... yeah, I mean, it's not that I don't want to see Mirror B, it's just that I don't have to go through the process of having to wait around when I do have to go and catch a Shadow Pokemon, and then I have to, you know, go to Mirror B, battle him, even though the music is awesome, but I can look that up on Google and YouTube any day, so whatever. Okay, fine, you know what, I've been dragging this out way too long, and I'm just gonna go and use a Pokeball, so, you know what time it is, guys? For all of you who've been watching the recent Twitch Lite Pokemon thing, it's time to praise Helix and try and catch this Natu by using the only thing I know what to do. Pressing buttons rapidly. Yes! Oh, thank God. I was really scared right there. Also, sorry once again for that scream. Jeez, I was just really scared that I wasn't going to catch that. It was my last Pokeball. Did you just say, yeah, steal our Pokemon, will you? You're the antagonist team that's trying to steal the Pokemon! You stole the Pokemon from the SS Libra! You are the ones we are trying to take the Pokemon from because you took them originally! You are such a hypocrite, girl! God! Stupid. Stupid girl. Anyways, I have to go heal my Pokemon again, so I'll see you guys back here in just a minute. Okay, now that all my Pokemon are healed, okay, here's the thing, though. As much as I would love to go over the... Actually, oh, I actually can. Okay. I want to go over how the pre-gym looks right now, and also, that was almost a voice crack. I was like, hello, guys, but I didn't necessarily do that. Anyways, I want to go over how the pre-gym looks. In itself, it looks super cool. Like, I love the designs of the Great Balls and Pokeballs on the floor. I like the whole command center right there, and especially the little arena that looks like that's basically a hexagon. I love it to death so much. There's even like a little learning center right here, which you can actually learn, like literally learn stuff, which are kind of self-explanatory. Pokemon are tools for battle. Destroy enemies with Pokemon. Control Pokemon for easy wins. Guys, that's what you need to learn. Yeah, totally. In fact, what do you have to say, Mr. Guy? What is happening? Like I said, these are one of the more ignorant type of people. I mean, he's just kind of sitting there, not necessarily even running away or evacuating. He's just kind of like, I want to learn, but I don't know what's happening, so I'm going to sit here petrified and learn that battling with Pokemon are just for tools, destroy enemies Pokemon, blah, blah. And also, yes, Cypher even did do something as horrible as vandalize the learning center of this facility. Yeah, I know. They're so evil. Anyways, let's go ahead and quickly change my team up here a little bit. Teddiursa is a little bit on the best side, so I'm going to put Swallow and Aeron again. The usual duo that we've all known to grow and love. That we've all grown to know and love. Not all grown to know and love. Or, whatever I said before. Anyways, you are good. But the way you battle is different. Pokemon are tools for battling. The way you battle, you play things too safe with your Pokemon. And a plot twist. Since you don't seem to hear what I'm saying, I suppose I better just beat it into you. Wow, talk about being all up in my grill, like literally. Fasten? Yeah, I had a feeling you had a name like that. You are a violent girl, like seriously. I mean, I understand the point of Cypher is to be like this whole intimidating thing. In fact, they're even more intimidating now. Yeah, surprisingly, they're more intimidating, the Hexagon brothers and all that, than they were in Pokemon Coliseum to me, just because, you know, the new attire makes them look like spies. Hell, they freaking kidnapped the professor of the HQ lab, and they properly infiltrated a city. I mean, come on, that's kind of badass, don't you say? So, I'm going to go and use Takedown on Remoraid and Shockwave on Golbat. Let's see how this works out. Bite, that really should not do anything to either my Pokemon, with Aeron being resistant to Dark types, as well as Swalot just being overall a defensive wall. And I might say, I've said it a million times, but I'm going to say it again. I love Swalot so much. And also, on the topic of that, for all of you who didn't catch last episode and what I said, nicknames are due on the 21st. This is going to come out on the 19th, so please have it ready by the 20th or 21st. I've gotten a couple more suggestions, so thank you all who have decided to start commenting near the end. It means a lot to me. It honestly does mean a lot, because it means that I could have more to choose from, and at least I know that you guys are interested in seeing what input you could potentially have on the Let's Play itself. Alright, so Astonish, I really should not do much at all, unless I flint. Oh, gee, a critical hit for like, what, 2 damage? Was it 2 damage? I'm pretty sure it was 2 damage. I did a mistake one time where there was a critical for like 1, or there was a critical hit for 2, but I said 1, so my bad on that part. Anyways, Aeron is now level 28 at long last, hooray! However, he does not learn any other moves, so that's unfortunate. Alright, and Roselia. Now, as much as all the Cyber Peons here, minus the Hexagon brothers here, and the ones that are optional, this Roselia is a Shadow Roselia, level 22 plus, I believe. Either 20 or 22 plus. I can't remember the top of my head, but I do know for a fact that it is somewhere between that range. I'm going to bet my money on 22. Let's see. Aeron, use Headbutt and do it fast so we can go ahead and see if my wager is right. I bet 100 Poke Dollars and this 100 Lei coin, which I don't even know what currency it is. I don't know. I have a bunch of coins from different places around the world. And level 22 plus, my guess was right. Looks like I have to keep my 100 Lei. Alright, and I just remembered I don't have Pokeballs. Well, we know it's going to Mirror B's queue right now. So, Roselia, as much as we would love to catch you because you're a Shadow Pokemon and our mission is to save you because we have feelings for you. Not like that. I meant feelings as in we care for you. My bad. God, what is up with me and just talking all about, like, relationship stuff? I mean, first it was all, like, Perp 6 and being paired with his own Pokemon or something like that. I can't even remember. Making him the true OTPs or whatever. Making a canon or something. I don't even know. God. This is what you guys tune into every day for approximately 15 to 30 minutes. And I'm glad. Alright, Aeron, you survived. That's good. Even though... Oh, wait. No, no, no. Swalot, you were supposed to be the one that was supposed to take him down. And wow, you have one hell of a mouth. Well, if there's anything good that comes out of this, it'll be the fact that Vaporeon gets some extra XP. Vaporeon could use a bit of leveling up, and I know I've been giving it the Shaft recently, well, not as much, like, you know, as a Shaft would be considered to be, but to the point where it's like, I want to show off the other ones first, because, honestly, Vaporeon is, well, okay, Teddiursa is currently our strongest Pokemon, but the thing is, Vaporeon is just, like, you know, the main one, and I'm gonna level all these Pokemon up regardless off screen, so we could be a little bit ahead of the game, so we won't be spending like an hour or something on one battle, even though it's kind of how it's been right now. But understand, I'm trying to do some extra training while recording. Yeah, not necessarily the best idea, but hell, these Pokemon deserve screen time, especially Aeron, because Aeron is so awesome. I mean, just wait for it to pan to him, wait for it to pan to him. There we go. It's not necessarily on him, but look at him. He's adorable. You have no appreciation for her work. Who does besides you guys? And yes, Roselia fled somewhere, so Roselia's gone off to Mirror B. God, but I can't understand why they would say stuff like this. Anyways, I say we end things off here. We're around the 20-minute mark for myself right now, and minus a couple of cuts that I'm going to be doing today. I want to go ahead and finish it off now. I don't want to give you guys too long of an episode because, well, there'll be some things going on next time. I won't say what, but all I can say is it involves what you see in front of us. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we're going to take on this Justy, or if it actually is real Justy. Who knows? And attempt to save Fennec. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.